Leo, welcome to your September general love reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Leo. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind, to only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear this message. Hi, cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Leo. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Leo and cross-watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Leo, let's go ahead and get your reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl to clear and set the energy for you guys, so let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Leo. All right, Leo, let's go ahead and see what Spirit wants to talk about in regards to what's happening in your love life. And for this reading, I am going to tap into an energy that's in or around your psychic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you right now in this moment, whether you're in separation together with this person, whether you're single or taken. Let's see who's coming through for your reading, why they're coming through, and what this means for you guys in the month of September. So first we have misunderstood, lost soul, victim, and mistakes. Ooh, Leo, 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 Leo. Yeah, I think you know someone that you're dealing with is a little bit of, I hate to say it, a mess or a bit toxic, and you know, they may have been through a lot in life, and this could be you too, okay? I mean, given like we all have our stuff that we're working through. We all have our ego wounds, patterns, traumas, but like, there's someone that, I don't know, they feel as if in order for them to kind of feel safe and secure, they can't trust anyone. So they tend to sabotage. And maybe someone feels as if through their own lack of security within themselves, within the connection they had with you, they kind of sabotaged it. And I wonder, I'm seeing like, in this picture here, like the telephone wires, like I wonder if someone's been blocking calls, ignoring calls. Weird. Okay, tell me more about this. Okay, heart song, inner knowing, telepathy, and intuition. Despite it, someone still feels very strongly connected to you, Leo. Maybe that's why someone's so confused, because I think there's a level of bonding that has happened here between the two of you, and to kind of like tap out like that or to duck out like that is making someone very confused. Maybe, I gotta say, Leo, I feel for some of you guys, this person may have made a mistake, whatever that is specifically for you guys. I don't know if they were, you know, talking to other people. I don't know if I feel for some of you guys, they didn't attend like a date or a party or something that meant a lot to you, and that really hurt your feelings. They made some sort of mistake here, and I feel as if they're really beating themselves up for it. I really do feel that whatever reason they didn't do what they should have done, they are really in a whole level and cycle of regret, because with this heart song here, they like try to kind of move on, or they try to accept that maybe you're kind of closed off to them, but they really feel like they can't. There's a bird that someone's been seeing quite a bit, whether it's like a blue jay or a raven or like an owl recently, and that's Spirit's message to you about this certain situation. So Google, you know, the symbols behind whatever birds you guys are seeing, if you are seeing repetitive birds. Tell me more. Okay, running. Ooh, someone's running. Ghosting, disappearing, and invisible. Yeah. This is like way different than Aquarius's, where like Aquarius reading, like it was hard to walk away, but had to be done. Like someone's like, I'm out. I'm out. I can't do this anymore. And I feel as if whoever is like this misunderstood victim playing type of role, they're really trying to skew it as them not really holding accountability. Like, yeah, they know they messed up, but at the same time, to you, Leo, they're pleading the case like it was a mistake, it was an accident, I didn't know. You knew, but you let your ego override what was right for us. You let your ego override what you knew would hurt me. And I think that's the thing where, despite like this heart song type of energy that exists between the two of you, you can't let it go on. And some of you kind of just really just decided to pack up and dip. Now, I wonder if there's a song you've been listening to in regards to this like heartbreak. I'm literally hearing that Ali and AJ song, heartbreak song. I know that's probably not it, but like something along those lines, right? That you've been playing, that you've been resonating with it. You're like, yeah, you know what? Like, I can feel this. Or maybe that's what they play when they listen to you, Leo, over and over again. And even if, Leo, they were the ones that ghosted, they were the ones that dipped, there is a lot they didn't tell you. There is a lot of baggage they had that they didn't even start to unpack. You knew the surface, you didn't know how deep it was. And in some ways, like really closed doors are protection. So I think that's something Spirit wants you to know too. Tell me more about this. The letter M is sticking out to me, as in Michael, as in Michaela. First, middle, last initial may mean something to someone. There could even be two M's. What do they want to tell Leo? There are so many things I wish I could change about our time together. So yeah, I do feel maybe it was even like last month you guys stopped talking. I wonder if it was even around your birthday. They didn't show up for your birthday, text you for your birthday, call for your birthday, ditched you on your birthday, something like that. And they're really feeling the consequence of it. I wish you could give me a sign. Isn't that interesting, Leo? Yeah, even if they were the ones that did the wrong, they're hoping that you will give the green light. It will like help them avoid needing to apologize or needing to have that uncomfortable conversation. This person's definitely a little bit immature. They're definitely runners. They don't like to face things head on. Maybe they literally do run for like cross-country track for exercise and stuff, or maybe that's you, Leo. But yeah, I think this is where it's tapping into, I wish I could have done things different. All right, let's see. Let's get into the tarot now. All right, so I'm going to ask, how do they feel about you right now? What do they think of you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection they have with you currently? And what do they not like about it? And what are their biggest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you, Leo? What are they really hoping is going to happen and unfold between the two of you? And what are they afraid of? Yeah, you know, Leo, they know they're on your shit list big time. And so that's why they haven't come back. That's why they're waiting for you to give the green light. They know that there's a lot that they have to explain themselves for, that they don't want to. Yeah, but wow. Okay, let's get into this. So bottom of the deck, we have the Empress. Taurus energy, Libra energy, Venus energy. You know, I wonder if things started acting up, started kind of shifting around Venus retrograde in your sign, Leo. But I mean, the first time they saw you, they thought you were gorgeous. They thought you were handsome. I mean, it's just naturally you have this very good genes, okay? This is what this person thinks of you with the Empress energy. But, you know, I gotta say, there's someone here with mom issues or mother issues, big time. I do feel like someone did not get the nurturing, the love that a lot of us do get in some aspects, in some form. And so I feel like this person always needs that emotional security. You know, one of the people that would always have to ask you if they look good, are you happy with them? And no matter how many times you say yes, they just don't really believe it. I do feel with this Empress energy, you were that rock for them, Leo, but it was definitely a lot to put onto you. And I feel like you felt like you always had to take care of this person. Now, I'm not saying like, being an empathic, nurturing person is a bad thing. But when it does start to get into like this role of I'm your caregiver in a romantic situation, that's where it becomes codependent. And I feel, Leo, that they look to you as this wellspring of nurturing, of abundance, of appreciation, love, and they didn't do their end to meet you at this. I am noticing that we have the Emperor and the Empress here. But, it doesn't feel fully aligned. I feel like, whatever role you're in, there was someone here that thought they were the counterpart and they truly didn't meet up to that. We'll get to that in a second, obviously. But yeah, I think with this Empress energy, it kind of just shows how this person didn't know what to do with the love you gave, Leo. Just as simple as that. And maybe even with running, got somewhat intimidated with how much this was starting to build between the two of you. Now with the Empress here, not for everyone, but for some of you guys, there could have been an unexpected pregnancy that spooked someone, okay? I'm just throwing that out there as well. So let's get into it. How they feel about you is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So Sagittarius energy, Pisces energy, this is what I'm talking about being on someone's shit list, okay? They know things are not going well between the two of you. They know that right now there is no potential of expanding, growing, of making things work. They kind of almost feel like they're doomed. I feel with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse right now. They feel that in their heart space, and it's kind of making them start to kind of panic in a way. But with running, like, I think it's easier to stay away than to confront this right now with you. But it's just making everything worse, honestly. And I think they know that, they feel that, but they're not going to do anything to fix it. I don't think they have the tools right now to do anything to actually fix the wheel in reverse. Someone could have had a flat tire recently or had problems with their car in some way, but with the tires specifically, what they think about this connection is the Magician. This is what makes me annoyed with whoever this is. And it's okay, no judgment, but just a little annoyed, okay? Yeah, it's like they're manifesting you, Leo, to be the problem solver again. They're manifesting you to reach out. They're manifesting you to, be the keeper of the peace treaty between the two of you and to kind of like smooth things out. So this is like them sending their energy your way through that like heart song type of vibe to still keep something alive. With this Magician energy, I think they're waiting for the right time to come back. I think they're kind of, with this Magician here, trying to see what tools they can right now. Like they're back to the drawing board. They're going through their tool chest, seeing what they can to salvage this because they know they're in a deep hole. But with the Magician in their thoughts, like they really think that if they stay positive, have these visualizations of you two together, focus on their energy with you two, that you will come back in some way. I think they truly, honestly believe that, or at least they're trying to convince themselves that way. This person, the way they put themselves out when you first meet them was completely different when you actually got to know them. When you first met them, they were charming, they were smooth, they were confident. But once you really cracked that shell, there was a very scared, very insecure, very self-damaging person. But they don't want anyone to see that. And I think for the fact that you've seen that, Leo, is what also makes them kind of run. What they like the most about you is the Seven of Pentacles, Taurus energy. You could have Taurus rising, Taurus moon. But I feel with the Seven of Pentacles, you're very cool, calm, collected. A little bit opposite of this person that I'm tapping into here. You don't panic. If there's a situation you're in, you always want to see the results before you kind of move forward. You are someone that doesn't really you don't give a reaction very easily. And I feel like this person, that's maybe why they constantly ask you, like, how you still feel about this connection. What do you think of this connection? Do you find me attractive? Like, constantly, because you're just someone that's like, all right, if I'm hitting you up, know that I'm into you. That's it. Like, there's nothing much more complex than that. I'm not here to play games. I'm not here to give you mixed signals. What you see is kind of what you get. But you're also very level-headed. You're very grounded. You're very down to earth. And I think that's what this person's higher self that's a little bit damaged kind of looks for in you, in a sense. You're good with money. You're a saver. You're an investor. Maybe some of you do like acorns, investment type of activity here, Bitcoin type of thing. Or you're saving up for something. And you're patient. You're very patient, Leo. Maybe even with this person, too patient at times. What they don't like about you is justice. Just because you're patient, don't get it twisted. Libra energy. You will lay down the law if you have to. You will make things right. Maybe even for some, this is just their perspective of you. And even if it's not true, this is maybe what they see. And not everyone's beliefs of us are valid, but they may kind of get a sense that you could be a little bit self-righteous with justice. And maybe that's because, with this person, you've been trying to help them, trying to get them, a way out to put balance back into their lives. And I feel like they just don't do it. And that's where you get kind of frustrated with them. I do feel as if you're someone that's very objective. You don't make decisions through your feelings. You like to be rational. You like to be practical. You kind of like to take a step back, look at all the facts. And this person may have accused you of being like emotionally detached, or like you don't understand them emotionally. No, you just kind of like to clear out the fluff and the noise so you can get to the matter of it. And this person has a problem with sitting with the real reason of things. Because maybe it makes them accountable. Maybe it shows them a wound they're not really ready to face yet. But you say it as it is because you rather tell the truth than kind of sugarcoat it, Leo. And I think this person definitely has a problem with that. What they like the most about this connection is the Emperor energy. So Aries energy, I kind of feel with this Emperor, again, I wonder if this is the person that being around you or your energy, and again, just switch it up. If it's the Empress that's not being an Empress status, then, twist the words around. But like, this person feels like they're on top of their game when they're around you. They feel as if, like, with this Emperor protected by you, you just feed them this security that is not long lasting, though. I do feel with this Emperor energy, they feel maybe in some ways like, because you're patient, because you're cool, calm, collected, and even like detached in some ways, maybe when it comes to like picking the restaurants or watching a movie, you kind of let them do it because you don't really care that much. And they like to be in that bit of control in a sense. I feel like with this Emperor energy here, there's a part of you that gives them this confidence boost. Just being around you, showing you off, especially with the Empress vibes, okay, they kind of brag about you and they feel on top of their game when they were with you, at least. Someone could have a really good relationship with their dad, or Leo, like their dad really likes you. For some. But what they don't like about this connection is the Ten of Wands. Yeah, it's interesting. Aquarius just had this card in their spread. So if you're dealing with an Aquarius, or if you have strong Aquarius in your chart, I suggest checking out the Aquarius reading to see if there's messages for you there. yeah, I think like, Leo, just because I think maybe at some point you wanted to help them, you wanted to kind of get them to change, they weren't ready to do the work. They weren't ready to do the work to actually be the emperor to your empress or the empress to your emperor. And it was a lot more work than what they wanted to do with what they were prepared for. And I think, recently within the last few weeks or months, you've kind of been a little bit more forthcoming with them. You've been a little bit more upfront with them, especially with the repetitive patterns, behaviors, victim mentality in some way. And I think it was definitely running you down too, Leo. By the way, someone's birthday could be August 10th. As 1010 is here, that may be a number synchronicity you're seeing quite a bit from the universe or will soon see. Their highest hopes is the Six of Cups. Scorpio energy. That everything you guys have been through, that you can rely on the good times and think of the good times more than the bad, that will mean something. That this has been going on for so long, why would anything change? Now, if this is someone you have kids with or will have kids with, they're hoping that they can rely on that connection to still be with you, Leo, so that you guys would never talk again. Of course, you'd have to if you're raising kids with one another. I gotta say, if you have kids with this person, they may try to use your kids to kind of get information on how you're doing or what you're up to. Okay, just throwing that out there. But for most of you with the Six of Cups, yeah, that the history you guys have had means more than what the certain bumps in the road you guys have been going down recently. There's no way it could really deteriorate it. And they're hoping you could forgive them. I don't know why. I don't usually feel forgiveness with the Six of Cups, but they're hoping that you could still feel bad for them, especially if they had a rough childhood. Maybe they kind of use that. And I get it, right? Like some of us have horrible childhoods. But even with as deep as a wound, if you're still doing things that are hurting other people or you're choosing your own ego over the right of the people you're involved with, like you can't really use that childhood trauma as an excuse anymore. There has to be a point where you say, you know what? I could grow from this. It doesn't have to be my identity. It doesn't have to be me anymore, but this person has difficulty doing that. And even with the Six of Cups, Leo, I wonder, if this is your hopes that they'll just grow up. Deepest fears is Nine of Cups in reverse. Pisces energy. They're not getting what they want. That there's not going to be wish fulfillment here. Things aren't going to be cool with you. You're not happy with this. You're not happy with them. But, even on a deeper level with this Nine of Cups, there's this like deep insecurity within them that, nothing will ever be good enough. Nothing will ever make me feel loved, make me feel right. And Leo, that's maybe what you're kind of seeing from this. There's nothing I can do that would make them feel enough love or feel safe or feel secure within themselves. That's not my job to fix it. I think that's what you guys have become to realizing with this. And again, with this misunderstood, they may try to want to kind of just get their word out, but when you have something to say, they're out. Yeah, Leo, I think this person's really afraid deep down that this isn't going to be fixed. This isn't going to be back to where things were because you're not happy with it and you're not happy with them anymore. And they're going to feel really alone here with this Nine of Cups in reverse if you're truly gone out of their lives. All right, Leo, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen and unfold from now to the end of the month that you need to be aware of, know about within this situation, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome of the situation. Just pull some more oracle cards, tarot cards. If you still have questions, let's get those answered now in the extended reading. If you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where I depart, Leo, I really hope that this reading resonated with you. I hope it provided you with confirmation, clarity, insight, healing, guidance in regards to whatever's going on in your love life at this time. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Leo, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Leo.